moving on, let's also take stock of some weather news there. Now, heavy rains have lashed Mumbai today, prompting red alerts for nearby areas of Maharashtra, Orissa, Chhattisgarh and West Bengal as well. Widespread rainfall is expected over central, eastern parts of northwest India over the next few days, with alerts also in place for MP, Goa and other Ghat regions. And to discuss this further and how long these rains can continue, we are now joined by AVM GP Sharma, who's the president at SkyMet. Hi, Mr. Sharma. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Before getting on to anything else, how long do you think this, period of heavy rains is going to be in Mumbai and the neighboring regions?
Yes, Tanisha, the heavy rains, actually, the vigorous phase of monsoon has been carrying on unprecedentedly for the last almost about a month or so now. Different parts of the country are getting lashed with heavy to very heavy and extremely heavy rains. Uh, right now, as we know, there's a fresh monsoon system. It is formed in the Bay of Bengal, possibly turning into a depression also very soon, and then moving inland. Already, in anticipation of this system moving inland, the heavy rains have already started. You sitting in Mumbai must be feeling it so. The Mumbai has started raining, and then it's going to become heavier and heavier tomorrow. Most likely, it could be some troubling rains. Good that it's a weekend, that possibly the office force number will be a little less, but then it's going to pick up. Okay, and it's going to pick up on many parts of the country, though in a staggered manner. All right. To start with, it will be eastern parts of the country. Kolkata was raining very heavily, and rains will travel from Bengal, West Bengal, Orissa to Chhattisgarh, even parts of Jharkhand, Bihar also. And then further, tomorrow, most parts of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh, they are likely to have pouring rains. There's going to be downpour at many places, particularly over Maharashtra, Vidarbha and Marathwada region, including the Konkan region, will have heavy to very heavy rains. And those rains will travel even further over the next 48 hours, which will cover most parts of Madhya Pradesh also, travel up to Rajasthan. Even Delhi will have a good amount of rain and thundershower, that is on Sunday and Monday. So to put it together, it's going to be a vigorous phase of monsoon, very active phase of monsoon, and then deluge is likely at many places in the next about 3 days or so. Yes, Parisha.
Right. So very heavy rainfall expected in most parts of the country, especially Mumbai. So better stay indoors, over the weekend. But Mr. Sharma, how would you compare the current rainfall levels with normal July averages?
See, as I said, you see, monsoon had a break after the initial onset. That break continued till about 25th of June on either side of the coastline. But after that, when it picked up, it is now non-stop. Okay, month of June, we know, did fairly good. It was 9% plus. Month of July also, there was a little lull in between in terms of intensity and the spread of rainfall over the country for 4 or 5 days, because as we know, the monsoon average had gone up to 115%, and from there it dropped to 105. Obviously, there was less rainfall for about a week or so, week 10 days. Mind you, July is the rainiest month, 280 millimeter average rainfall in the month, and it is catching up well with that normal. It's a little above that. Already in the month of July, it's about 2 to 3% more than the average. But then with the rainfall which is coming up now, that figure is also going to climb. The only thing is there is going to be a change in the wind pattern. I would like to share with you on this channel that in the first week of August, we are likely to have most likely break in monsoon conditions are likely, in which case the monsoon rains get confined to limited portion, that is along the foothills and northeast India. And when it happens, this is around 3rd or 4th of August or so, again, I say it will be good for the country, because the most parts which have already drenched with heavy to very heavy rains, they will get a little breather. Okay. Otherwise, next 2 days or so, as I said, next 2 to 3 days, it's going to be a flooding rain. It's going to be a troubling rains over parts of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh. But that is the time when they get a breather. Also, there is a large deficiency over northeastern parts as of now, Assam, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh. So that's the time possibly that will get fulfilled, at least to some extent, if not full. Also, there were some concerns earlier. Bihar was battling with the drought conditions, almost about 50% shortage of rainfall, season rainfall. They will get some good rain. The concerns over Marathwada and Rayalaseema, it has become minimal now. Good rains were there, last about 2 3 days. So what I say is, whatever the concerns monsoon had in terms of deficiency over some pockets, that is also getting addressed. So this is a good thing. And once the monsoon, it possibly goes into a break in the first week, then we will need a fresh system to revive
Hmm.
it, and that should
Okay.
happen. Normally, it happens within a week, but then you can say at this moment when it's going to revive,
Right.
3rd or 4th of August onward, it's going to go into a break. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it, Kanisha.
All right. Okay, so that 4th of August is the date that we'll be watching out for and see how rains take on from there. But so far, widespread rainfall is expected over central, east, and parts of northwest India over the next few days. That's the word coming in. Thank you so much, Mr. Sharma, for joining us today and helping us with the
Thank you.
trend that's likely to follow as far as rains are concerned in most parts of India. Thank you so much for joining.